You see, this guy has an increased price of 2 per resource. These guys are 1 each, which means this guy, when I was putting him in the little hole, I accidentally punched him. I didn't mean to, but I did. So we've got ourselves a bunch of villagers. We only have 4 in here, actually. I decided 4 was enough. 6 was probably overdoing it for what we're doing, just because we don't even have to get more than 1 at a time. We just have to keep shuffling that 1 until we get exactly what it is we're looking for. So we really are only going to grab 1, transport him to our village, put him in place, and then keep switching him until we get what we want out of him. So really, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So as you can see, they are making hearts. But if we take a look around over here, you'll see as they make the hearts, you see those little hurt animations, the not happy signs. That's because they want to breed, they want to make a baby, but there's no beds available for that baby. That's why all you really got to do, and again, this is in that video that I linked in the last description. Bam, you break it and you replace it. Actually, before we do this, this is my little system here for catching the villagers and transporting them. You'll see how this works here in a minute. I spent a little bit of time in a testing world seeing how well this works, and it's not foolproof, but it's pretty good. It works pretty well. But here in a minute, oh crap! I forgot a step. I missed a step. You see the baby? Hold on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hi, buddy. And then we'll go here. And then, boop, he's in the boat, just like so. So then, all we really got to do is we break a piece of the glass, because I have Silk Touch. He gets let loose. We put the glass back, no problemo. And then we have a villager in a boat. A baby in a boat, but, you know, villager in a boat. And then we can just transport him back exactly where we want it. Now, it is a baby, so we have to wait for him to grow up. But we'll have ourselves a villager. And as you can see, I made us a little dirt hut just to protect the villager from any baddies that may want to come around. And we're just going to boat him right inside and wait till he grows up. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I do know that I actually need... Ooh, am I going to suffocate here? Ouch. A little bit. I actually need a couple more villagers. Maybe only 1. I'm not sure. You break. Oh, there we go. So now villagers say fish. Until it grows up. And we don't even have to open the thing to see if he's grown. Because babies make different sounds than grown-ups. Granted, I'll probably break a hole in the side just to see for sure, but you get the idea. Anyway, so that's kind of the deal. But we need a couple more. And the reason for that is because things are going to require emeralds. We do have some, but we don't have a huge amount. So we're going to need some to get some stuff. And the some I'm talking about are, number 1, probably the fishermen. I'm thinking we're probably going to get 2 or 3 fishermen because we do have a lot of coal, which I'm you can call it cheating if you want, but I'm kind of looking up a little bit of this stuff. Just to see what we can get and whatnot. My voice is going all funky. I feel like it is. It feels weird. May not sound too weird, but yeah, it feels totally weird. Anyway, so the fisherman, one of the first trades is coal, and after that we actually go down to raw cod, which, as you know, we have bunches of. And after that it goes to raw salmon, which we also have bunches of. So we're going to be pretty good on those. We're not going to have any trouble with that. We just need to get a couple of fishermen. And I don't know if we have any fisherman things. There are workstations that I know I mentioned before. For example, the fletching table, which is the bowman. The lectern, which is the librarian. There's going to be one for the fisherman, and it might be somewhere around town. If not, we're going to have to go find it or craft it. Though, usually, the crafting recipes for these are really not complicated at all. So we shouldn't have a problem, even if we do have to craft it. It's not going to be any kind of an issue. I just need to see if there's one that already exists. Granted, we'll need like 3 of them if I want 3 fishermen. Because you can't use the same one for more than 1 villager. which is kind of interesting. Are you? Cartography table? Yeah, I don't need you. You're empty. Anything in there? Nope. Anything in here? Oh, right. The back half of this building is missing because we have turtle in here. Turtle guy. Turtle man. Turtle... Shelly. We're going to call it Shelly because it has a shell and E on the end. Right. Anyway, I don't think we have any fishermen. I don't think we do. It's not going to be in those buildings. Those both have brewing stands, which means they're not anything else. You are also nothing. So, yeah, we're going to have to make them. But again, probably not all that complicated to make. I'm going to look up those recipes. I'm going to make 3 of them. That was weird. I was like stuck and moving really, really slowly. I don't know why. But I'm going to make 3 of those blocks. I'm going to get 3 more villagers. I'm going to pull them over here, set them up, let them grow up, get a lectern for this guy, and see if I can get a mending book. So by the end of it, we're going to have a setup over here of a few fishermen that I can use to get emeralds, and 1 guy that'll give us mending books. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to have 4 villagers over here when I come back. That or something interesting is going to have happened, and I need to make a new boat because he's in that one. Something interesting will have happened, and I will have wanted to show it to you. But until then, yes, stuff needs to happen. All right, so here we go. We have our cleric. What? Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with these guys. I've been practicing a little bit, trying to figure a few things out. But as you can see, they are all grown. I actually do have a librarian, but he's not rapidly changing his profession. So I did a little bit of research, and it seems like between certain times of the day, like after now is not good. They don't like to change their profession, or too early in the morning, they don't like to change their profession, which is weird. But even at that time, it's still very odd. It's not cooperating as it should. So there's got to be, I don't know, I guess they still see this village somehow. I thought I removed all the beds, except for mine, but maybe I got to remove mine too. I don't, maybe there can't be any beds in the area. I'm not sure how exactly this stuff works. So I'm going to try to do a little something to make them think there's nothing going on in here. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but I only have a few of these tracks. I thought I had more. I thought I got more from the thing. No, sit. How much iron do I don't have a whole lot of iron. You do get a bunch, though, and I can always get more iron. I mean, mining is kind of a thing you do all season long, so maybe we'll be okay. I was going to go down and see if I should go and get maybe some more. I don't have... Wait, it's just... Oh, we need redstone, don't we? No, we don't need redstone. Not for regular tracks, right? Regular rail? What do we need for rail? But I was going to go down to the mine shaft and get some more rail that way instead of just making it, but... I guess I could search for it, right? Like a smart person would do. How do I not have the recipe for rail? I don't have all the materials? Is it really redstone? Do we need redstone for this? We don't need redstone for rails, right? But even still, I don't have the recipe for it. Which, if I remember correctly, it's just this, isn't it? I thought it... Oh, maybe it... That's definitely not it. What are you doing? There we go. Or is it this? Yeah. Why did that not... Why does that not show up? We're going to go ahead and just use all my iron, most of my iron anyway. I can always go mining for more. It's really not that big of a deal. I tried to do this to check what time. I was trying to see if there's a way to query what time or check what time it currently was. Because, you know, they use like the thousands, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I was trying to see what time specifically when they started allowing the trade and when they stopped allowing the trade, or the shift in profession. But I couldn't actually make that work all the way. Anyway, so what I wanted to do... Oh, crap. You know what? Now I got to go get more iron because I forgot about minecarts. Haha. Dummy dumb Xogue. But what I want to do is actually put down rails And I'm going to push them all the way to the end over here. Which, mind you, I need to do a little bit more here. Just so they don't, like, roll right off the edge. Don't need to be a stupid dude. No stupid stuff. But I want to push them all the way to the end so they're out of range of anything, and maybe that'll kind of trick them into thinking, hey, I don't have a profession, because they're not supposed to have any professions. I've broken all of the workbenches and everything in the area, including barrels, which make fishermen, and compost. I think we had one of those, but that's okay. But apparently there's a couple of barrels around, because these guys aren't stopping being fishermen, so they're still finding something, and this guy, he's not stopping being a librarian. So I don't know how it works. I don't know how it chooses. And this guy is... There's a brewing stand, which I did have these blocks in the area. I did have them, but I don't have them anymore. I broke all of them. So I don't know why they're not unassigning themselves from a profession. I don't know how it works. I tried putting other ones in front of them and they just don't change. Maybe I could do that and just wait. Maybe I do need to break beds. But if I needed to break my bed, then moving them that far away would do it. Because that distance, which is about 35 blocks, plus this distance, which should cover the difference between the 42 or 48 or 46, whatever it is, we should be good. There should be plenty of distance between there and the bed so they don't see it and don't use it and don't think they're part of a village. So I don't know. We're going to see. I got to do something to make these guys think that they're what they are, what I want them to be, and stuff. But I need to go get more iron now. I've got no idea what is going on with these guys, but they are not changing professions like they're supposed to. When the sun is the highest, it actually, their profession can change from like around here in the sky out to all the way back and around to here. So if you're looking at the sun and straight up is about high noon, right? Then we're talking maybe like 9:30, 10 to 2-ish, real world time, then that's about the time frame you have for their professions to change. And these guys' professions are not changing. I might have to redo all of this and do it one at a time. Meaning, I might have to go over there and get new villagers, kill these guys off, get new villagers and bring them over in order for them to choose the profession that I need them to choose. And we're going to do this guy first, because that way I can make sure I get the mending that I really want. It shouldn't matter. The order should not matter. Because, for example, I bring the first guy in. We'll just say it's a fisherman for this example. We go, bam, put down a barrel. You're a fisherman. Nope, I don't like your prices. Break it and replace it. Oh, you're a fisherman, and I like your trades. From then on, I don't touch this guy, and I don't touch his workstation. Those two are forever then bound together. No new villager can use that workstation, and that villager cannot use any other workstation. So the next guy we bring in will have a clean set, a brand new workstation and a brand new villager, and we just kind of go one by one right down the line to get exactly what it is we want. So that's kind of the deal. The issue is that later on we're going to end up moving these guys, and they're going to be elsewhere in the world. This is not their permanent location, but we're going to deal with that later, because that will be way later in the series. For now, we're going to keep these guys around until we get all of the gear we need. I may even just expand it and actually just create... You know what? Maybe I'll spin these cells around, and we will leave them where they are, and we'll just have like... I don't know, maybe we'll create a story around where they are, but I think I am going to make these cells face the other direction. So they're going to face towards this way, towards where the mine is, and maybe we can make like a center hall, and this is like a council meeting chamber building or something. I don't know, some kind of story around it. So maybe we won't move them. But at the moment, my issue is that these guys are not changing profession, and the only thing I could do in a creative world when they got stuck like this is get new ones. So I don't know. I thought I knew enough about these guys to make them do what I needed them to do. But this guy right here, there is no brewing stands anywhere in the village, and he has not dropped his profession yet. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to break down all the buildings. I'm going to flatten everything. The whole area, except for our fish farm, of course, and our mine. All the buildings that were here before, I'm going to flatten them all. And I'm probably even going to dig this little mountain down so it's flat. So we're going to see nothing all the way across, except for the mountain where our trees are. We're not going to go that far back because none of the village was back there. That's all original generated. Freeze. Oh, wow. That was a first. That doesn't happen anymore. But all this back here is just regular old, you know, pre-generated terrain. So we have all of everything we need there. I don't have to worry about it. But I think I do. I need to tear down every single building that's in this place. And that way I know for a fact that I have actually removed every single workstation and every single bed. Because I'm going to remove my bed too. Both of them. Because I have 2 of them over there. I don't know. It's the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can think of. Because we've got to get this working. I need my mending. And the only way I know how to do that is from a friggin' librarian who does not want to drop his possession and pick up a new book. A mending book is what I'm looking for. But anyway. It is what it is. Now, let me go ahead and get to work on that. Because I'm going to do that. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully, we got some good stuff coming. I'm going to have these guys redesigned. I'm probably going to end up having new villagers. And the entire village is going to be flattened. That's pretty much what I'm all going to do here in this next cut. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Unless something else happens and I decide to show it to you. Yippee-doo-dah-day. I don't know what that's from, but it sounds like it's a reference to something. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, so we have my clock thing here. This basically tells me right around the time that it's okay to trade. It actually goes off just a little bit before, but not by a whole lot. Like, I see this. Like, for example, it's not like you're going to sit here and stare at it and be like, oh, it's on, go! You know, if you did that, you probably missed the first one, but if you're just kind of casually doing whatever, like, hey guys, like, oh, it's on, okay, break in place, then the whole profession cycle will work. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works, basically. You break it, he turns into a regular one, and then you place it, and he reacquires it. And that's during, you know, this one time. Now, these guys, I'm going to explain the whole crossed out number thing here in a minute. Now, these guys, I have cycled through them quite a bit. And there are 2 trades that I think we will be able to get to. Number 1, the string. Now, it takes 20 string for one thing. It's not like we have a whole lot of string right now. But remember, a little while ago, I did mention a cave spider spawner. Eventually, we're going to have that. I'll be able to get all the string that we need for that particular situation. So we're going to work on that. And that will allow us to get some emeralds from these guys. The other is the coal that you already saw. I'm not going to use that much coal, and I have quite a bit of it on hand already, plus several, probably 4 or 5 stacks of coal that I haven't, there we go, there's both. That's what I was looking for, the string and the coal. Those are the only 2 I want because they both give emeralds. These guys are only intended to give me emeralds. It's all it's for. But, yeah, so, you know, we'll have the coal and we'll have the string eventually. Now, for now, it's only going to be the coal. I'm not going to be able to get as many emeralds as I need in order to get stuff going. I'm going to have to wait a little while. They restock, I think, like twice per Minecraft day. So it's going to take a few days, a few cycles, in order for me to get enough emeralds for this guy to give me his mending book, which is absolutely fantastic. 18 is not the best price. I know before the villager change, I believe the best was 10. But 18 isn't too far off of that, and I think we're okay. Now, the strike-through things that I'm mentioning, you see this guy has an increased price of 2 per resource. These guys are 1 each, which means this guy, when I was putting him in the little hole, I accidentally punched him. I didn't mean to, but I did. I think the reputation can change, so eventually we will actually get back to... Ooh. Little like throat thing kind of messed up my speech, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. I think eventually we will get back to normal and maybe even get a discount for trading so much. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that that will eventually be forgotten, and then he will gossip with his friends and their prices will drop back down, which is how their prices rose in the first place. I punched this guy. Remember, he was an increase of 2 each. He told his friends, so now they're an increase of 1 each. So he told, you know, his buddy on either side of him. So it's just kind of, that's the whole gossiping system there, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is. I mean, we'll manage it. Just a couple of resources each. It's okay. And I think eventually we're going to go ahead and work that down. We should be fine. Now, as you can see, I did twist these things around. So eventually we will be standing in the middle. I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of a courtyard thing here at some point. And I want water to be a huge thing. Like maybe it's the entrance to the underwater portion of the village or something along those lines. I don't know if there are going to be more than one entrance. I don't have any solid concrete plans for exactly how it's going to look or where it's exactly going to be or anything like that. But this is just a basic concept for now. So any ideas you have, feel free to throw them in there. You can let me know what you think. Maybe you guys can build the idea for me. And maybe I won't even have to think of it. You guys just do it and tell me what to build. That'd be kind of cool, actually. You mean I don't have to think? Oh, this is great. But anyway, so what I need to do now is actually go collect my coal and start trading with these guys. I think I am actually going to start with the more expensive one. And we're going to see about getting him experience. And we're going to see if his reputation goes down. And if it does, or I mean goes back up rather. See if his prices go down. And if they do, I want to see how fast they do. So we're going to play with this stuff for a little while. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. Now, here's where we're at. Okay, so this is after a whole lot of trading. I have stashed some extra stuff in these barrels because why not? They are here to be used. Might as well store some trading materials in them, right? Right, I know. But what we're working on, I've gotten all of this, except the string, obviously. But there's a lot of stuff here that I can really trade very easily just because I have a fish farm. It is really cool. I did not actually think there would be this much stuff that I could trade for. It's really crazy. And the only unlucky one I really got was this guy right here. Now, if we take a look at the other ones, we can trade raw cod for emeralds. However, this guy would rather cook me some salmon. So it's a little unfortunate, but both of the other ones do the raw cod. And then everybody does the salmon and the clownfish and the pufferfish. So really, we did a really good job. We got really lucky with this. This guy is still overcharging me by 1. But these guys have gone back to normal and even reduced their price for a fishing rod. So this guy's word, because he gossiped to them, this guy's word doesn't mean anything anymore. So you're just, yeah, we got to trade with you a little bit more, and then you'll be happy with me. And then maybe all the prices will start to go down after a while. I'm not sure how far they can go down. Probably only a couple of emeralds. It probably doesn't matter a whole lot. But even a couple of emeralds over time is going to save me a lot of, well, everything. This guy's already reduced his price for his mending book by 1 emerald, which is fantastic. And we already have 4 of them based on all of the other trades that we've already done. So I do need to wait for them to reopen, and then I can get a couple of more. But really, we've got 4. Is that all we need? No. We need 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for our sword, 1 for our salad fork, our tree hugger, and we need 1 for our second shovel, which is a fork. It's the dinner fork. Did I show you this? I don't know if I showed you that I named these guys differently. We now have the dinner fork and the salad fork. I think it's actually pretty cool because, you know, I just think it's funny to call a shovel a fork. Anyway, so we have 4, but we need what, like 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6. But 5 will make us good. 6 will make us excellent. 4 makes us pretty darn good, but not perfect yet. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. And I'm going to go put this stuff on everything. I'm going to repair my pickaxe through the use of our grindstone, where we disenchant a whole bunch of items that we got from our fish farm and get the experience that way. So hopefully this all works out really well, and we can actually repair almost everything that we have all the way back up to where it needs to be. And then we'll be looking pretty good. We'll be looking pretty good after that. Alright, so everything is now healed up. As you can see, everything is complete except for the guys that we do not have mending books on yet. But we're about to go over here and check to see if these guys have unlocked their trades, which they're supposed to do a couple times a day. It didn't seem like it happened. Maybe they can't have been used. Maybe there's like some kind of a cooldown, like they won't reset their trades if you have recently used them, that kind of a deal. But let's find out. No, they're still locked out. I don't know why, but they are. Which is really kind of unfortunate. They're all masters, though, so that's a good thing. But I need them to not be locked out, and I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to look that up. For some reason, they are not unlocking themselves. They do have access to this. They may not be able to directly contact it. Like, logically, they can't reach it. But they do have access to it. This should work. And I do not know why they're not. Maybe I can break these blocks out and they actually can get to them. I'm not sure. We're going to have to play with this a little bit and see if there is a design that can be used to make them reset their trades. If they don't reset them here in a little while, I guess we're going to try that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But the deal is, the reason there is actually a 1 block space is because that is an issue right now with 114, is that if their workstation is directly beside them, they have troubles choosing their profession. They have troubles picking it. Even if it's the only one available. If you go back to the other video where we actually got our librarian and we discovered that we could break and replace these guys, you will kind of notice as I'm trying to place this stuff that I'm always placing it right beside him when it doesn't work. And when it does work, he just ever so slightly and barely moves out of this, into the second block. Just barely. Just far enough away, I'm guessing, to pick the profession, which is kind of an interesting concept, but it is what it is. So that's the kind of deal. I'm going to hang out for a little while, see if we can get these guys to unlock, and maybe I'll do a little bit of research to see why or why not they're not, whatever. You get the idea. I'm just trying to figure stuff out. Check this out. Look, just by breaking that block, why are you so much more expensive? What did I do to you? You're still cheaper, but why? You guys are so much more. What happened? Why are you mad at me? I don't understand. You're actually okay. You're fine. Did I hit you or something? Did I hurt you in some way? I don't get it. What did I do? I did something to these guys that they don't like. I don't understand what I did, though. I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to keep trading. Like, nothing happened, and maybe we'll reduce it back down? I don't know. Maybe things will work out okay. We'll see. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do this, and then he's locked out. And a good thing about the new update as well. Look, we have 8 here, 21 here. If we go out, it pops it into your inventory. It doesn't throw it at them like it did in the previous versions, which is really cool, let me tell you. You're not locked out yet, so we gotta get some more, I guess. Alright, now we're locked out for that particular trade anyway. Alright, there's that. Still not locked out, but we don't have enough coal for you anymore. We do have 27 as well, so we're probably okay. But I'm going to go ahead and get as much as I can from these guys. And that way, when we want something else in the future, we're going to be okay. And maybe we can reduce... Wow, you are giving me so much. So much. That's great. I love it. Oh, yeah, I can't actually get that from this guy, huh? Oh, well. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Once we eventually need it for whatever reason, we're good. We'll be able to do what we got to do. Did you restock again? Oh, we never locked you out. I forgot. That's right. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. We are good. All right, let me have some. Let me put you back, actually. And then we're going to put... Oh, wait. Did I put away the cooked? I did. Okay, here's my cooked salmon. I actually wanted these just because I'm almost out of cooked cod and I hadn't cooked anything else yet. So that's a thing. Let's go ahead and grab all these guys here. And lock out the next trades, I guess. There's that. Bam. Bam. I mean, now we're reducing the price. Now it's cheaper for us, for at least this particular trade it is. Oh, you know what? Maybe it goes up when you use it more. Maybe that's what it is. It's got something to do with that. It's got to. It's the only thing that really makes sense. And he restocked. It looks like he probably restocked as well, actually. Interesting enough. That's cool. Anyway, so we can keep getting emeralds. It's pretty easy, apparently, to get emeralds. Like, they do lock themselves out, but it's not that long of a wait. It is twice per Minecraft day, and therefore, by the time you're done trading with all 3 of these in all the various ways, they're going to have restocked at some point. So it's just kind of a deal, I guess. You just kind of go through and do what you need. But we have over a stack. We're going to be good to go. We're going to go ahead and just kind of boop, bam. We got 2 more mending books. Let's go ahead and get these guys applied. This one's going to be cheap, so we can actually do that now. Hold on, let me put this stuff back into a chesty barrel thing. And keep that on us for sure. The cod. We're going to go ahead and put the emeralds in here with the coal. And the rest of this stuff we'll keep because I wanted those broken. There's a 4th one in here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not that incredibly worried about it, if I'm being honest, because it's just 1 slab. We're going to be okay. It'll despawn. But, yeah. So, there is an anvil. I'm trying to remember where. I'm going to have to smelt some more. I'm not going to be able to do both of these. Watch. This anvil is going to break on me. It's going to break on me after the first one. I'm betting. Look, it's already damaged. I don't know how damaged it is, but it's pretty damaged. Yeah, 5. Oh, it didn't. It didn't actually break on me. Totally thought it was going to. But anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead. I should have got my shovel while I was over here, really. But it's okay. A little bit of extra work never hurt too many people, at least I don't think. Let's just go ahead and get this guy. I want to see if it breaks on this guy because I feel like my anvil's gonna break soon, and I don't know if I have enough iron to replace it. I think I do. I don't remember if I've gone mining recently. Nope, didn't break yet. So all right, well, now we just got to repair this guy. It's gonna take a little time because, yeah, this grindstone thing is kind of wicked. I do have a lot of free space though. I say that with 6 stacks of torches in my inventory. 6.5 to be more accurate. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to get busy with this. Thank you so much, Frank, George, Mary, and Jeff. Did I say all different names? I think I did. Frank, George, Mary, and Jeff. Yeah, we got them. I had to throw a woman name in there, or a female name, because you don't know. You don't know here. They're all like the same. I mean, you all look the same to me. I mean, they do. They're all Squidwards. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you get the idea. So these guys totally helped me out. I need to go put Salad Fork away, I think. Salad Fork needs to be stashed in probably our valuables chest down over here. Same place as Clover, which is our... Did I ever show you Clover? This is our Fortune 3 pick. The only reason it has Efficiency 1 on it is just because it had Efficiency 1 and Fortune 3. And it just kind of came with both. So it's a thing. But anyway, you get the idea. We're going to use Dinner Fork and stuff. And everything has mending. And we're perfect. And everything is fantastic. And now we can work on other stuff. But I will say this. It is very kind of sort of totally weird and kind of difficult to do the whole disenchantment thing. It is functional. But it is functional at a first level project. What I mean is, once you're set up, once you have all these other farms, definitely go about getting like a spawner or something, because the spawner is on-demand experience, right? It's like, oh, I need experience. Let's go down to my spawner, and we'll just sit there for a few minutes, and you get experience as you need it. Fishing requires something to happen beforehand. You have to AFK overnight or for some long period of time in order to get the materials you need in order to disenchant for stuff. Like, for example, in order to do everything that I've done here, we started with like maybe 1 row of bows and fishing rods in this chest, which means all 5 of the other ones were completely stuffed full. In order to finish everything completely, putting mending on everything, which a couple of them required like 33 levels just because we already had so much other stuff on them. We had to go through this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and some of this one. We're almost out of stuff. Now, from here on out, we're not going to need that much, and so long as I do at least a couple of AFK sessions, we're gonna have enough to repair everything for as long as we need. But it's just one of those things. It requires a lot of upfront work and waiting and AFK stuff in order to get everything you need in order to get your tools to the level you want them to be at. So it's just kind of one of those deals. Just something to think about. It's really, really good in the beginning, but once you get set up, definitely go for something else. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do in the next video. I would like to do some kind of design work. You guys didn't give me too much input on this guy. I mean, you say it looks pretty good. It's not bad, which I appreciate. It's very cool. Thank you for that. The door is missing. We need to fix that. I haven't done inside yet. I'm not sure what we're going to do. This is actually the skylight we need for the fishing area, so I don't know. I need to come up with some kind of a story on why there's like a pneumatic tube or some kind of clear pipe or something all the way there. I was thinking about sticking a couple pieces of glass in between there, or 3, I guess it would be. Yeah, 3 pieces of glass to make an actual tube going through, a glass tube that's going through that whole thing. But I don't know what kind of thing that would be inside of a fishing shop. I have no idea what that would actually be. But whatever. It is what it is. We'll come up with something, but it does have to be there in order for the fishing farm to be as effective as it can be. So I don't know. It's just something. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm thinking the next one might actually go ahead and be the spider spawner that we found. I think we are going to go ahead and tackle that. And we're going to do design and farm. Kind of like we did with the fish farm. So it may or may not be a long episode. I don't really know. But it is what it is. This one's running a little bit long, but not too terrible, I don't think. So, tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts, because you guys know I always read the comments. I always reply to the comments, and I always appreciate the comments. And I take notes on any suggestions you give me. I have all of the other notes here. I could read them off to you, but it would probably take a while, because there's quite a few of them. We're eventually going to do all of them. And I need to get rid of the ones I've already done. But anyway. You get the point. I'm rambling now. If you like the video, please do hit the video. Hit the video. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys.